What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, and welcome to the first ever week of the Pokemon Masters. This is a tournament, you guys. We had our team builder go up, our draft analysis go up before this video went live. This is week number 1. We're facing off against the Nova Scotia Scythers. It is a best of 3 draft league style for both singles and doubles. Game 1, singles. Game 2, doubles. Game 3, if necessary, is going to be doubles. We are going to be using Team a crazy team that we got a lot of help with building from our good pals Incog and Pat Mac, who are 2 savants when it comes to doubles. So shout out to them. But let's go ahead and jump on into it. The team we're bringing to this battle, we have to build it for both singles and for doubles. So the exact same 6 we bring to singles, we have to bring them to doubles. But here's the catch. We can only bring 4 Pokemon to each game. That's it. Crazy. 4v4 singles, 4v4 doubles. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting off with our first mon, we are rocking with one of the best Pokemon in the format. It's going to be Grimmsnarl. We're AV Grimmsnarl with Frisk this week. We have Sucker Punch, Spirit Break, Darkest Lariat, and Fake Out. Fake Out, one of the best moves in doubles. Our investment on this allows us to take 2 Timid Coco's Dazzling Gleams because of our AV. Sucker Punch can OHKO a no bulk Dragapult, and Frisk, just getting info for game 1 is really useful. It lets me find out also, is there a Zoroark on my opponent's screen, or is there a Weezing? Is there a Regigigas? It lets me really get a lot of information with this Pokemon to find out what exactly I am dealing with in that first game. Darkest Lariat is really good for coverage. Spirit Break is good to reduce the special attacks. That's things like Coco, things like Nidoking on the switch-in, things like, I guess, Weezing and Zoroark, and just generic good fairy damage. It's really solid overall. Really cool Pokemon here. Our next mon is going to be one of our potential leads in the doubles metagame, the doubles matchup here. It's going to be Oranguru, running Mental Herb with Trick Room on the Oranguru here. With Trick Room, like I said, Protect for the doubles, Psychic, and Reflect. Reflect is there because if I can get up Reflect against the physical threat like Regigigas, which is the biggest threat to my team, I feel really confident about my chance that Pokemon is an absolute menace with neutralizing gas up with the Weezing in the doubles format. The investment is just maxed out, max defense, max HP, because we can take literally any Dragapult attack. If it's Specs, Banded, doesn't matter, we take the hit. We take any Zoroark, Adamant, Black Glasses knockoff, or a Life Orb Jolly knockoff from the Zoroark, and we take Jolly Life Orb's knockoff into a 1-hit from Adamant Banded Dragon Darts. Essentially, in doubles, Dragon Darts will have, instead of being a 2-hit move, it'll hit one Pokemon and then hit the other Pokemon. Unless, of course, one Pokemon is a fairy type, then it'll hit both into that same target. Really good here. Originally we had 2 IVs in speed because we're running some weird set here. Doesn't matter anymore. We are just min speed for the Trick Room. Our next mon is going to be the partner for Trick Room. That's going to be our Jellicent here. My opponent has 1 resist to water. It's going to be a Dragapult. That Pokemon is weak to Shadow Ball. Crazy. Even Spadef Togetic takes like 50% from max HP, full HP, Mystic Water, Modest, or Quiet in this case, Water Spout. It's just a fantastic move against a lot of the team. Trick Room is there just as an extra option for me, and Protect is there, of course, to stall things out. This is a solid Pokemon to have in the singles game, but honestly, I doubt the Trick Room core comes to our singles matchups. Other than that, though, we have Rotom Heat. Rotom is fantastic here. It's a really unique Pokemon for what it provides. Basically, it takes any Pult attack, which is great. Specs are banned. Protect allows me to scout against things, but it also, and gain leftovers recovery as well. But more importantly, in a situation where it's neutralizing gas, Weezing in doubles against this Pokemon and my next Pokemon, Landorus, then I won't be able to take, like, my Levitate will still be it's basically immune rather. No, that's the wrong word for it. My Levitate is ignored because of the neutralizing gas, so it's like anything as Mold Breaker, and because of that, Earthquake would hit my Rotom, KOing it. So I click protect myself, Earthquake, hit my opposing 2 Pokemon that my opponent has, which is really important there. The investment that we have, like I said, allows us to take basically any single hit, and we do 2 KO max HP Dragapult with the Shadow Ball, and Discharge is there to spam when I have my Landorus on the field. Speaking of the Landorus, here it is. Our Landorus is next with the Lumberry. It is there for the Weezing mostly, also there for the Pult in case of some shenanigans with Will-O-Wisp for that thing. But Earthquake is really solid, of course, in both singles and doubles. Knockoff is great for either format as well. U-Turn mostly for singles, but I see the application in doubles. It could make sense because my opponent has 2 dark types in the Zoroark and the Liepard, which we can get slow momentum off on, which is great, or get a big super effective hit off if we're in Trick Room. And then Rock Slide is there because it hits both sides of the field, hits the Togekiss for super effective damage, and has a chance to flinch as well. Really, really cool, and the speed on this Pokemon is there for the Nidoking. Our final mon is going to be the Serena. We're running a very, very high speed Serena. It's actually enough speed so it outspeeds, I think it's a Modest Dragapult. and Tabu Koko. We just can't outspeed a timid Dragapult if we are running a Scarf Serena. It just won't work. So this is the best that we can do. Drop Kick is really solid against a lot of the team because we can reduce their attack stats. U-turn for momentum, of course. Triple Axle. There is no resist to a Triple Axle on this entire roster, which is amazing. And then Low Kick is there to be able to do big damage to something like the Regigigas, which could be an absolute monster of a threat in the doubles format. This is gonna be a best 2 out of 3, guys. We're gonna go ahead and jump on into it. Comment tater tots down below, and we're gonna make sure we get into it, this weird mishmash of a format. If you guys are excited for more videos like this, make sure to leave a like on the video. Of course, comment the secret of the day, which, like I said, was tater tots, and let's go ahead and jump into it. It is time to battle. All right, guys, we are back. We see the Shuckle come, which was one of the mons that did not come in my mock. No Coco is really cool. I think it's really good for me, actually, here. So we're gonna mark down everything that they could be bringing. We see a Zoroark. No Liepard is nice, too. There is the Dragapult, which could be a great mon for the singles. There's a Nidoking. There is the Shuckle, which again, was not expecting the Shuckle. The Regigigas, and then there is the Weezing. So I think here I should be bringing the 4v4 singles. This is singles first. I think I should lead with... I could do Serena. I can catch things off guard, which would be nice. I think it's gonna be the first 4 for sure, because I have an immunity and Rotom's just decent overall in the matchup. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. Let's remove this one. I'll do Serena first, and then I'll go this way here. I think that as good as Jellicent is, it just doesn't give me enough in this matchup. I think that the Weezing is going to be neutralizing gas. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this as our mons. All right, so it is a 20-minute timer. That's what we're doing here, 4v4. Hopefully it goes well. Did he bring 4? He definitely did bring 4. Very good. Good luck, have fun. Got my calc ready to go. And we have the Serena, the Scarf Serena going first. Okay. You're going to see Shuckle as the lead. Interesting. Okay. That's fine, I guess. What am I worried about? Rocks? Hazards? Shell Smash? I mean, possibly Shell Smash. I can go for a Trop Kick here. That good? Like, how much is Trop Kick going to do to Shuckle? Shuckle, if it's defensive, is going to take... yeesh, nothing here. I go for U-turn. Damn, I go for U-turn right now. So U-turn is going to come out here. Big damage. What is that going to be? Red card. Okay, so it switches me out randomly. So, and it goes into Grimmsnarl here. Sticky Web. That's fine with me. I don't rely on... I mean, I guess I have Serena that relies a bit on speed here, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Here, I can go for a... I don't think I want to go for the Fake Out. It doesn't make any sense. I can go for a Lariat, which does, regardless of its defensive stat, which is nice. I think I'll just go for the Lariat here. If he goes Weezing, he goes Weezing. But he's not, so we're going to get the Lariat off. Jeez. Toxic. Okay. Definitely a single Shuckle. Toxic. What is it? Toxic and Webs. Okay. Possibly Rest. Give me a quick singles game, I feel. Another Lariat. Infestation. Okay, this is going to have Rest. I know it's going to have Rest. My god, I'm going to have to crit something, aren't I? Because I'm going to lose this Pokemon here. Yeesh. I don't think Rotom does me any good. Yeah, nothing on my team really beats this. If it has Rest here, then it's got me. Knockoff. So getting rid of my AV is fine. That's fine. Okay. Jeez. Okay, we'll go for another one here. I'm going to be under half, which is going to suck. But it's fine. I can go for another Lariat. Okay, so we get rid of the Shuckle. Hooray, this Pokemon was a pain in my ass. But we know what its moveset is. Toxic, Infestation, Webs, and Knockoff. With a red card. I'm not as worried about this set, I think. But I do have to be worried about it nonetheless. Okay, what's coming in here? Obviously, Pult is scary still. Pult is really scary. I gotta hang my hat on the singles. Nidoking comes in. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Sucker Punch here, just to try and get some chip on this thing. Sucker Punch comes out. It will connect. Some decent damage there. That's the Zoroark. Okay, good to know. We got the Zoroark weekend. We know this is Zoroark. We know the Nidoking. And special Zoroark with Sludge Bomb. Okay, so S-Bomb on the Zoroark. Now, what am I going into here? I can go into my Lando, which I feel like doesn't make much sense. Serena doesn't make any sense either because there's webs up. I think it's just go into the Landorus here. We know there's a Zoroark. We know there's a Nidoking. And then there's probably the Dragapult, to be honest. All right, Night Daze is obviously a thing. That's something to be aware of. Let's go for our U-turn here. That should get the KO on this. Maybe we force it out. Maybe he thinks we're Scarfed. He's going to stay in and Sludge Bomb me, which is fine. Is he Specs or something? Why would he go for Sludge Bomb against me? That did... I got the poison too. So I did 49 points of health. I'm Lum, though, which is fine. Landorus. I just didn't want to reveal the information there, but Zoroark. Level 50. That should get the KO, as it does. Excellent. Choice Specs. It did 49. That's Specs. So we know it's Specs. Okay. We know it's a Nidoking. I think my play here is Serena. I think my play is Serena here. It could be Rotom. I think my play is actually Rotom here. Because Nidoking can't just KO me in one hit. And there's probably the Pult in the back. It would have been nice not to reveal my Lumberry, but what are you going to do? So here comes the Nidoking. I'll go for a Shadow Ball on this. This won't KO it, obviously, but best I can do. Rock Slide comes out. It's physical. We do take the hits. Not the way we want to, obviously, but Shadow Ball will come out now. Does that give me any information here? Calculator. We can go... Right, like 24, 157 minus 24 is 133. Nidoking. Does this tell me if it's a physical Nidoking? Rock Slide against my Rotom. That tells me I'm pretty sure it's physical. It did 133. That is a low roll for Adamant. And a high roll for Jolly, but it's definitely Life Orb. Definitely Life Orb here. I go for my Shadow Ball here. Just again. Rock Slide. Connects again. Here's when I go into Pult. Lando, and I click Earthquake. I gotta go Lando and click Earthquake. Here I gotta bank the Serena, take one hit against the Pult, and click a triple Axle. All right, so we get the Intimidate drop off, which is great. We are gonna outspeed this because even if it's Scarf, not a big deal. I don't think it can be Scarf anyways. But I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here. Free Earthquake. I doubt it's Shucka. Earthquake, not Shucka. That'll get the KO, so Nidoking is gone. One mon left to deal with and get a 1-0 advantage. And if I didn't mention it before, this is single elimination. If we lose this best of 3, then we're out of the tournament. It's a tournament. I thought it was a season of a thing, but no, it's not. It's a tournament. Dragapult is the last mon. Okay. So we got Landorus T against the Dragapult. We're just going to go for the knockoff here. Get the most amount of damage we can. We see Phantom Force come out, which is fine, I guess. Does this tell me anything? We live, which is cool. Knockoff. Wow, that did a lot less than I expected it to. Okay. We just go for another one here. There's Thief. We have no item now. If we lived that hit, that would have been absolutely hilarious. That would have been hilarious. Okay, so Phantom Force and Thief. We go into Serena here. We have our triple Axle. Serena against Dragapult. We just have to go for triple Axle, don't we? That's the only thing we can do. Yeah. So we gotta hope we hit probably twice. Dragon Darts comes out. Yeah, we're gonna eat that hit. Good. Can we connect? That's 1. That's 2. And we take an advantage. 1-0 to us. Awesome. That's dope. The team did what we had to do. We want to get an advantage in singles because this is our house. Singles is what we do. 4v4, get a W here. Definitely gonna take that. We're gonna go ahead and cut and move on to game number 2. All right, and we are back with game number 2. So with this, I do feel good about a lead of Grimmsnarl. I want to try my Trick Room strategy. I think it's really strong here. So we're going to do Grimmsnarl Oranguru. We're going to go Jellicent, and I think a Landorus makes the most amount of sense here as the backup. Reason being is this will give me a way to hit the Nidoking, outspeed that thing. I'll be able to hit the Weezing with super effective Earthquake. I think this is just the right way to go. So we're going to go with these 4 as our options. Our game plan is to fake out something with Grimmsnarl and get a Trick Room with Oranguru, and then click Water Spout a bunch of times with the Jellicent. And I think the fact that we have access to reflect the Oranguru, if it is Clear Body on the what is it called, Dragapult, we should be in a really good position to be able to wear that thing down and weaken it. And if it's not Clear Body, we have Intimidate for it, which is really good. So we have 2 options here. Hopefully we can get the W. If we get a nice 2-0 here, that'd be insane, but I don't want to get ahead of myself because doubles is not my forte. Regigigas and Dragapult. Is this really the Regigigas? Let's see here. We're going to frisk some items here. We're going to find out what everything is. We know it's Power Herb on the Dragapult. So Frisk comes out. Specs on the Regigigas. So we know that for sure that is the Zoroark. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to click Fake Out on the Regigigas slot. I'm going to click Fake on the Regigigas slot, and I'm going to click Trick Room. That's how I'm going to go about this. Fake on the Regigigas slot. Okay, good. So we got the Fake Out off on this, which is nice. We know it's Regigigas and Weezing in the back. Thief comes out. Totally fine. I got my nice Trick Room off now, which is great. Okay. How do I want to play this out now? Because I want to make sure if there's an incoming swap into Weezing, I want to make sure I'm covered there. I can go Spirit Break into the Zoroark slot, which is a big threat, I think. Zoroark's a huge threat to me. Let's go Spirit Break into the Zoroark. And we'll go Psychic also into the Zoroark here. Nice. Go into Weezing on this. Yes. Oh my god, we got the Weezing. That's huge. That's huge. Neutralizing gas as well. It's not going to KO. This shouldn't KO us, but still, we get the Weezing with the Psychic. That's amazing. Oh, that's such big damage. This is going to KO? Is this going to KO? No, we're going for Spirit Break. Of course it's not going to KO. Nice, nice, nice. That's very good for us, though. Phantom Force comes out. This is going to be having to go against my... Against what? This is going to have to go against my Grimmsnarl. That's fine with me. This is going to do nothing. Oh my god, that did more than I expected it to. Jesus. Is that a crit? It's not a crit. And it's Black Sludge on the Weezing. Okay. Here is my play going to be to click Reflect and Lariat. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? 3 turns of Trick Room. I'll click Lariat on the Weezing, I think. And I'll click Reflect here. Just to insulate myself against the Regigigas. Pulse Switch is out, probably into Regigigas here. We don't know yet. Yes, that's the real Regigigas. Good to know. Is it a Protect on the Weezing? It is a Protect on the Weezing. But that's fine, because now I have my Reflect up. It helps me out a lot. I can click Psychic on the Weezing now with Oranguru. That's really good for us. I'm cool with this. This is a fine turn for me. Okay. So we'll go for a Darkest Lariat on the Weezing. We'll go for a Psychic also on the Weezing here. In case we see a swap for some reason. We don't. So Psychic's going to get the KO on the Weezing, which means the Regigigas is actually under its slow start for the rest of the game now, which puts us at a huge advantage. We should have one more turn left to Trick Room as well, which means we're guaranteed to basically get another KO on something. Huge. Frisk, we find Expert Belt on the Regigigas. And slow start. Beautiful. And because of that, it actually outspeeds us. Crazy in the Trick Room. Alright, that's fine. Gets rid of my Mental Herb. And Larry will come out and do some decent damage to this Pokemon here. Some good damage. We got some solid damage there. Wow. Haven't real Protect on anything. In comes the Pult. I have a feeling I'm going to get double targeted. I'm going to go into the Pult with this. And I'm going to go with... How many turns left to Protect Trick Room do I have? This is my last turn of Trick Room here. I'm going to go for... I don't want to go for Protect yet. I think I'm going to go for a Psychic. Or I can just go hard into Lando. Does that make any sense? I don't think it makes any sense to go hard into Lando. We're just going to go for a... I'll go for a Protect here. I'll go for a Protector. Just in case these things target me. I feel like they are going to target me because next turn Trick Room will expire. Rock Slide. So we protect ourselves 1, which is good. No flinch, please. No flinch. Awesome. And we get rid of the Pult, which is awesome. No, we don't. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Zoroark. What am I doing? Okay. Well, I should have probably anticipated that, but it's... Oh, we take those. We take those. Okay, Twisted Dimensions return to normal, which is fine. Here, I can go for my... Am I going for a Spirit Break? I'm going for a Lariat. I can go for a Sucker Punch on the Zoroark, which I think is what I want to do. I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch on the Zoroark. I'm going to try and get my Trick Room up again. Yeah, I'll try and get my Trick Room up again. Because we know there's a Pult in the back, and we know there's the Regigigas. We'll do this. Sucker Punch comes out. This should get the KO on this based on the last damage. Beautiful. We take those. Crits. I don't think the crit matter there. Considering we did like 40% to it last time in the singles game. But there's the Facade. We are into Reflect still. This is nothing. And we get our Trick Room off. I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. This is going really well. I can't believe this team is putting in this kind of work. Here I'm going to go for the Darkest Lariat against the Pult. And then I'll go for a... How many turns left do I have of everything? 1 turn of Reflect left, 4 turns of this. I think I can go for a Psychic. Get some extra chip on things. I'll go for the Psychic on the Pult just to be safe in case it doesn't KO. No, that's a dumb decision to do. I'll go Protect as the Regigigas tries to KO me, and then I'll go for an attack after. So Protect. I'll go for Reflect after, excuse me. The Pulse got Protect too. I didn't think it would have Protect. Okay. So we know it's full moves now. Protect. Phantom Force Thief. Darts Protect. And it went for a Rock Slide here. No flinch, please. No flinch. Oh, it didn't even matter. What am I saying? Did not even matter. That's fine. So Reflect is gone here. I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch, I think, on... Is that what I want to do? Sucker Punch? I'll go for a Lariat on the Pult. Does this thing still have Slow Start going on now? It doesn't say there. I'm going to go for a Reflect here again, and we're going to do our best. Protect on the Pult. It doesn't get the double Protect. We Reflect here. This is good. And that means that the Slow Start has worn off. No flinch on Grimmsnarl. Lariat comes out. This should get the KO on this. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is Oranguru and Grimmsnarl really going to sweep this? That's insane. Okay, so it finally got his act together there. Now I click my this attack here. I'll click this attack here. We'll just do as much damage as we can. The Psychic. Look at that damage there. Lariat. We crushed this doubles game. We crushed this doubles game. Holy shit, we got the win. We destroyed that doubles game. I didn't expect that to happen at all. I thought if we're going to win this game, it's going to be a 3-2. But we did well. Trick Room, put in the work. We got a lot of information from the first game. The fact that we wrote the final right away, what was the Zoroark, what wasn't the Zoroark, really, really huge. We ended up getting a nice W there. 20-minute battle, basically. 5-minute team builder. Right in the wheelhouse here. I made it a little bit longer. Well, I made it a bit shorter just in case we went to game 3. Either way, we're going to have another battle next week. So guys, if you are excited for more of the Pokemon Masters, the Game Rooms Pokemon Masters, Pat Max server, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, then let me know as well down below, and I will be sure to bring you some more content like that. Super excited for it. Make sure to comment see word of the day as well. I'm going to be just quickly shouting out our YouTube channel members. I was not expecting this game to be ending so quickly, but hey, we will definitely take it. So shout out to our channel members. We have 6 of them. We have our level 1s, which are Liv, Eric, Zeke, and Texas Man. Our level 2 is Tone, and our level 3 is Sully. Thank you all for the support. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys all next time.